Hello everyone. Today we're gonna get ready with some makeup. And that's pretty much my whole little intro. Let's just get right into the video. So I think I'm going to be starting with my eyes because I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. And I decided I wanted to start there. So I'm gonna use this e.l.f. concealer as my primer. And the closest palette I have that has a mirror is the Carly Bible one, so I'm just gonna use this.
Okay.
Why are you being awkward?
I didn't want to interrupt your video. But anyways, after I'm done mouthing, I'm gonna go put air in my tire. Can I have some cheek kisses?
Oh, yes, you can. I love you.
I love you more.
No.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer as my primer. It is a little light, but I think it actually kind of works today. My kind of first impressions on the Mulan, I kind of went over them in my Ulta try-on haul. I thought this palette was going to be a little bit bigger, especially for the price, but the quality of the eyeshadows are very good. There is just a decent amount of fallout when you dip into the eyeshadow, especially on like the normal crease colors, like the shade Honor, for example. But that doesn't really bother me too much as long as it's not on my face. But if that was something that would concern you, then I would kind of keep that in mind. There's some really nice glitter shades. It's kind of weird because when I swatched it, it's very... it can be a little bit chunky, so that's something you have to keep in mind. And it's weird because it's like when you swatch it, it almost looks like a shimmery eyeshadow on your finger when you swatch it. It's kind of interesting actually, but I think the first shade I'm going to go into is going to be Imperial. Okay. Going in with this one. Hopefully you saw that. In my crease. This is a very soft shade. It's not really going to do a whole lot, but it's going to be a nice like transition type color. I've been trying to do eyeshadow using less shadows lately because normally I'll use like, I could use a million eyeshadows in my in an eyeshadow in an eye look if I really wanted to. But I've been trying to just kind of be a little bit more minimal with the colors that I use. I don't know if you can see that, but like, it's a lot. It can just make your eyeshadow palette really messy, and I think that's maybe why people don't like when there's fallout in the pan. So with this color, I'm just gonna kind of tilt my head back and just go a little bit right above where my crease is. These are really beautiful shades and they do blend out very nicely. Like any big old fluffy brush will do just to help blend. It does blend out very easily, so if you were like a beginner trying to get like a palette like this, I think that you would have an easy time using the eyeshadows. Color True, which is just a very cool brown, like a chocolate brown that just is nice and cool. This color, I'm just gonna kind of keep it more on the outer part, so I'm not going for like full smoky eye. And I'm just gonna blend that on the outer half of my lid, so just really focusing on this area right here. So first, wherever you dip your color in first is on your face, is where the color is gonna be the most pigmented. So normally I always like to start in the outer corner, and then I just kind of like wiggle it and work it inwards and around. I understand how people can do one eye at a time because I have to do mine both or else they're not going to come out looking the same. So if you can do that, props to you. Now I have to go on the lid and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. I really want to use the Warrior color because it has a really beautiful like two-tone, like almost like it's like a shimmery brown with blue in it. Used this one. There's already like a really decent payoff on my finger, and I'm just gonna go on that inner part of the lid where we left it blank. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm just going in 2/3 of my eye and now leaving that outer third just blank. And since my eyes are a little bit more hooded, I like to bring the color up above my crease to help give the illusion that my eyes are bigger than they are. I'm gonna be using this color right here. So I'm gonna go with my finger again. I'm gonna go with my pinky this time. And so when you swatch it, it kind of has a nice like glittery, kind of shimmery. There is just like the flecks of glitter are larger, but I think that might be the point. And for this color, I'm just gonna put this straight on the center of my eyelid to help really kind of draw attention right there. It also makes your eyes look more round. I go in with my brush that I've been using just to kind of help blend out those edges a bit. There's not really like a highlight color for your brow bone, but I might just go on with Fighter, which is like which is this color right here. I think that's more supposed to be like a transition type color for the crease. That does not work. Okay, I'm gonna go with my face powder and use that as a brow bone highlight, and that'll also help clean up the edges on the top. I'm just using my L'Oreal True Match powder. I'm gonna go in with Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara and just hit the eyelashes. As much time as it takes me to do my eyeshadow, my face, all this different stuff, I could spend all of that just doing mascara. Same brush. Let's go back in with the Mulan palette. I think I'm gonna start off with Honor, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna go on the bottom lash. Imperial, which was that like original shade we put down, just to kind of help blend that out. Dip in to a little bit of Warrior, and I'm just gonna take that kind of where I put it, so I'm gonna kind of put that right in the center to help kind of mimic what I did on the upper lash line. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of like flick them upwards, kind of give that boy brow type of look. I think I might just use a little bit of brow gel. This is from Anastasia. I'm gonna wipe off a good amount of the product because I don't like that this makes my eyebrows feel really like crunchy and hard, like some like straight up like extra hold hairspray. But I'm just gonna like lightly comb through so it helps kind of keep that shape. Take lip liner and then put lip gloss over it because it gives it a really nice stain. So I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner. I actually really enjoy these. Sorry, my nose is so itchy right now. And this is in the color Blushing. 10 out of 10 recommend this pencil. I look a little crazy. What I like to do is fill in the outer corners with the pencil, and I leave the center blank in the color Flesh, which is more like a nude, and I go in on the center. It's more like a warm nude. And that looks like kind of crazy, but it works, trust me. This is a really beautiful palette. I'm gonna be doing another look soon, probably using like more dramatic shades and some warm colors. I'd like to do a video that's like 5 looks using one palette, so I'll work on that. But yeah, just don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.